Hey, everybody.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Some freelancers sneer at Sublight for setting up a storefront, but they rake in the bits.
They do.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Okay.
You the one flying the Unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Well, that set me at ease.
Hope you find some good salvage out there. Or if you can't find some, make some. Swell. Has anyone from HR given you the new employee talk? I don't actually know. That answers for both questions. Here goes. Welcome to Sublight, where salvage runs thicker than blood. We're still trying out new slogans. Sublight. Because what's your alternative? Hey, that's not a bad slogan. Thanks. Glad to have you on board. We could use the help after what happened to the last contractor. No, I didn't. Oh, that. Just stay on Miss Lilia's good side. Stealing office supplies is a good way to end up as salvage, if you know what I mean. You're gonna have a short career with that attitude. Just do whatever Miss Lilia says and you'll be fine.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
CNP, I can't believe it's not.
Wow.
I received a very interesting message from Gladys Kilkelly not too long ago. You know, about the toothpaste. The Spacer's Choice trustees will be pleased. I might even get an extra meal voucher. And I hear I got you to thank. So thanks. Efficient. That's Gladys. You should see how quick she knits. Anyone on the station has a baby, she just about buries them in booties. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security? Have a look.
Oh, you know what? I should sell some stuff. 'Cause, I got a lot of stuff to sell. That. A shovel. You know what? I'm actually going to keep the shovel. gotta check that out, see what that is. Huh. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I'm keeping that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, repair all that stuff. Let's see if they got any. Oh, wait a minute,
Have a look.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I like that sumbitch. That is dope. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Let's see. All right, I gotta do something, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta see. I gotta see. And I actually really like this character. I like Martin, but I gotta see what Martin has on. Let's see. Nothing really worth killing him for. Alright. That's why I did it. That's why I saved. Because I wasn't sure if they would just be like, hey, you shouldn't have done that, and I could just intimidate my way out of it. But no, they start killing you right away. Alright, and Martin didn't have anything on him worth killing him for. Let's see, I'm gonna go back here. Man.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back.
It's a titular
Ellie,
bell.
My, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you? I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
Hey, they got
that
the
mod
same,
was for your gun, not your smart mouth. You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station. Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for you. Fast and loud.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. What if you like it? Only takes a bit of help. Most ships no and yes. Right here first. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list. So, what can I get you?
Okay, let's see here. Mr. Ouch.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Hey, Ellie. Having your usuals?
Not today. I'm on the job.
Never thought I'd see the day. A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger? I hear tell. There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. She doesn't come around here. What ain't I got?
It only gets ugly around here when the corporates stir up trouble.
Brother, don't I know it? Alright.
Move along.
Is any of the news they play here actually? You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn...
If it wasn't for us, his...
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my...
Yeah, I heard that, brother.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to the boxes.
Gonna head to Veers for whiskey and darts.
Is it just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic. Big tramp freight.
Still getting acquainted?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs...
Whoa. Look at that fucking piece of firepower. Let's see. 480. It's a lot of cheddar, but oh, good. Let's see, 53. God damn. God damn, 53. All right, we're gonna get it. What?
Sour candy shell around a sweet berry flavored scent. Subject, chew it. You can do it.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs, could be bootleg Aetherwave cartridges.
And they're
Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. I might get Death Stranding today, guys. Or tonight. Later tonight.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Good. Fuck them. Alright, we're gonna go to, let's see. Yeah, let's go to Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Motherfuckers. Borst West. Burp. Pardon me, guys.
Are you Raven? Incoming! They shouldn't have stood in our way.
Whoa!
Here we go!
Bullseye!
That's the last of them.
I see. Okay. I get how it works now. Okay.
Here we go!
Down they go!
Well done. We're still alive.
Yeah. First aid room key, okay.
Handled beautifully. And this is Buzz Twist. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll fast travel to Edgewater and see what's going on over there, motherfuckers. I'll tell you what, guys. It's been a hell of a couple of days for yours truly.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Well, that was kind of unsatisfying. Let's see.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Actually, give me just a second. Let me see.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
I don't doubt that. Oh, I can't modify him. Pardon me. I can tinker.
Take someone to watch your back. Back, please.
Mom.
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Please, I need your help. I can pay.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly. We've got a fight on our hands. Nice hit!
Who's ready for more?
Nice hit! That's one down!
Take your best shot, asshole! Can't get past that armor!
No! They were destined to die! Well done. We are victorious.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceships and clean recycled air.
Got him! Watch out, Captain! Defend yourself, Captain! Quick! Everyone all right?
Didn't realize you were an ex-con, Vicar.
Technically, I was a priest, not a prisoner.
Oh, so you could leave whenever you wanted.
No, I had to fulfill my duties first.
Then you had a sentence.
Not exactly.
You just got a lot more interesting, Preacher.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the hook'em spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Keep your wits about you. This is Sublight territory.
Drinking, gambling, and organized crime. Everything you need to keep civilization running.
Ain't looking for trouble, no.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
He means gullible, Captain.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. I certainly hope you're not insinuating the problem is me. I mean, that would be preposterous. I never do anything under the table. That, Miss Malin ain't aware of. If there's any issue, really, you should talk to her. She's straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you're interested. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. 35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
This looks like a place. You ready to get my money or what?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course. We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. Speaking of actors, you're a dead ringer for the new Odeon Pictures star. You must get that all the time. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss. One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Captain, got a minute? You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Maybe as line holders or warm bodies? Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future? If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. Hey, a job's a job, you know that. That's one of the things that makes you so easy to follow. I get it, Halcyon's a rough place. Doesn't help to get all starry-eyed about it. A lot of folk expect some kind of soft-headed charity, especially with me being a sawbones, but you get it. I hear you there. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own. Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.